Hey, Andre, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, thanks. So you've been really patient, redshirting last year and maybe in the spring, still getting used to a new system and everything. What do you think are the factors that have contributed to your success and have you come such a long way from last year until now in the preseason?
Uh, I feel like I just been a lot more focused this year than last year. Like last year, I wasn't really like bought completely into the program. I was kind of not focused on what I need to do in order to get better. And this year, like I tried to just make sure that I did what I could in order to get on the field and actually get playing time this year. And I kind of cut out some of the things that distracted me. So that I'm pretty sure that we should be up a little bit.
Back Friday.
Hey, Andre. So y'all are through 2 weeks of practice now, and there's less than 2 weeks to go till USC. What's the mentality like in the wide receiver room right now?
Right now, like we're all just making sure that we're doing what we need to do in order to beat USC. Like the whole mindset right now is just to stay focused on what we need to do and just make sure that we're catching balls, we're running the routes like we're supposed to. We're getting into film on their defense and everything. So we're just doing what we need to do in order to get better, so we can secure a dub.
Oh,
So, Andre, when you face some of the best cornerbacks in the Pac-12 every day in practice, do you think also when you talk about your own development that just facing guys like Chase and Jack every day really does help your growth as a player?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like I really do think that they're the best DBs in the Pac-12. Like they might be some of the best DBs in the nation, in my opinion. And like going up against them in practice, like they're like the way that they do things, like the way that they play the ball and play their position. It's just I feel like not really many's doing it like them. So going up against them, like it's just helped me a lot. Just knowing like what other DBs could do because they're throwing a whole bunch of looks at us and a whole bunch of like defensive sets and everything. So just going up against them every day it's been a huge help.
Hunter.
Hey, Andre, you mentioned that last year you kind of felt like you were still getting yourself into the program and kind of finding your place. Frank Darby has mentioned how he's kind of taking on a bigger leadership role this year. Can you kind of talk about what he's done for you since you've been here and how he's trying to help work you in?
I mean, this year specifically, like he's been really trying to get into my head to make sure that I'm focused all the time. And every day I practice, like either before or after practice, he's always just telling me like what I've done wrong, like what I need to work on and everything, and just making sure that my head's straight and I'm not getting into the ways I was last year when I wasn't focused and everything. So he's been a really great mentor for me, specifically because I play his position too. So he's been a really great mentor for me this year.
Zach.
Hey, Andre, thanks for doing this today. You said earlier that the difference this year is that you bought into the program and you're really invested in it. What changed?
I mean, not playing last year, like it kind of got to me a little bit just because like I knew I could, but I stopped myself and I wanted to make sure that didn't happen this year. I want to make sure that like I could do what I needed to do, and if I just didn't make it because I wasn't good enough, then I'll just have to get better next year. But I know I could do it. I just needed to stay focused, and that's what I did this year.
Michael.
Yeah, Andre. I mean, to piggyback to Frank, how much? I mean, his obviously energy is contagious, but I mean, even with the focus and everything, and just matching his energy, does it kind of, I mean, make it easier to go to practice every day and sit in the film room with a guy like Frank around?
Oh yeah, it's just like his energy is really is contagious, and it's just like he lights the mood up in any situation. It doesn't really matter like what's going on. Like he just brings out the energy in everyone, and if we're not matching it, then he'll try to make sure that we are matching it. And like he just keeps the mood light around the facility and just in the meeting rooms and everything. So everybody can just be less tense and everything. So we can just relax around everybody and just focus on what we need to do.
Oh, last question.
So, Andre, I know that sometimes when you play for the hometown team, it can be a pressure. A lot of friends and family want you to see succeed, and sometimes it takes a little time. But when you talk about maybe not being focused because you did redshirt last year, do you think having the support of your friends and family nearby really helps you to get through all this, and maybe they're also a part of your development and where you are right now?
Yeah, most definitely. Like I felt like I let my city, my family, my friends, everybody. I just felt like I let them down last year. They're all really excited to see me play. They're all really excited to see me make plays and everything. So I just wanted to make sure that, you know, like for them, like I want them to be proud of me, you know, and I can't have that happen if I'm not on the field. So just thinking of them made me want to focus even more, just to push myself and everything in order to get on the field and make something happen.